let's start. In the last class, generally what did we discuss is right now we have completed the uplink design and the downlink design. Uplink design and the downlink design of a satellite. And now in this class, we are going to combine them and saying that it is the complete design of a satellite. Complete design. It is called as a complete design. Complete link design. Complete link design. That we will see in this class. So, in fact, uplink, what is the C by N U and also C by N not U is over. For the downlink, C by N not D, that is a carrier to noise power for uplink, and carrier to noise power spectral density for downlink. Similarly for uplink. These things were completed, and now we are going to see the complete link design. That is nothing but combining of these two, right? Combining of these two. So in this class, what are we going to see in this class is we are going to see the combining of these two link design equations, and finally we are going to derive what is the mathematical representation for a complete link design. What is the mathematical representation for a complete link design? So in that, what are we going to see is nothing but first, what is the carrier to noise power spectral density? C by N naught. T, we are going to consider T, suffix T, which means total. Clear? So this is the third one. C by N naught U is the uplink design carrier to noise power spectral density. Clear? C by N naught D, carrier to noise power spectral density for downlink. Clear? Now C by N naught T, that is the total or the overall satellite link design or the complete link design. T stands for total. So C by N naught T we are going to derive. C by N naught T we are going to derive. In that we are going to show that C by N naught T is equals to how much. So here for that, for the complete link design, what are the things that are involved in that? And in addition to that, after defining what is the C by N naught T, the overall complete link design for a satellite, in addition to that equation, and we are also considering the interfering signal where I is the noise power involved in that interfering signal. That condition also we are going to consider to give the equation, and what happens for C by I is nothing but a carrier to interference signal is greater than the C by N naught is less than C by N naught. What happens? That conclusions we are going to consider. So finally, what are we going to see here in this case is C by N naught T. We are going to give the equation, and we are also including that interfering signal is also be included if we consider that one, and I would be the noise power for the interfering signal, and then we are going to give the equation, and we are going to see the two conclusions that we are going to give in that. So that's what we are going to see now. That's what we are going to see. So in this case, now I am going to share the screen. In fact, uplink, downlink means how many components or the segments are involved here. Earth Station 1, satellite, and Earth Station 2. These three things are involved in the complete link design, whereas the uplink only Earth Station 1 and the satellite, downlink satellite to the Earth Station 2. But here, complete link design to Earth stations and satellite. These things are present in that. So now, in fact, the quality of the link design mainly depends on what is the signal to or carrier to noise power spectral density at the input of the receiving antenna of the earth station 2. Earth station 2 is this right side. Earth station 1 is from left side, just for convenience, transmitting satellite and receiving. So here the quality of the signal is mainly depends on what is the carrier to noise signal power available at the input of the receiving earth station. So that we are going to see. Now I am going to share the screen. Oh, it is not shared. So now satellite complete link design. Are you able to see? Yes. Are you able to see this one, please? Are you able to see this screen? This is the complete link design. This is what we are going to see now. So please tell me, any one of you, is it visible? My screen is visible to you all. Is it right? Okay, right. Thank you. And now please see, this is the complete link design. As I said earlier, complete in the sense that this one. Here is the satellite, Earth Station 1, satellite, and Earth Station 2. That means that this is the, please all of you follow this cursor. This is the complete link design. So now here in this uplink U, we are going to consider, and downlink D, you are going to consider here. So now here, complete link design consisting of 2 earth stations and 1 satellite. Clear? And in this case, what are we going to do is, just we are going to give the mathematical equation for the carrier to noise ratio for a total link design, which consists of uplink and downlink. This is what is the total. So in the earlier case, C by N U, C by N naught U you saw, and C by N naught D you saw, but here it is C by N naught T you are going to see. So now here the complete link design consisting of 2 earth stations and a satellite. Therefore, complete link design is made up of uplink, downlink, and therefore the quality of information received on the earth station depends on the uplink. This is the uplink, and the satellite transponders efficiency or the performance, and the downlink. So now what is this? The quality of the information received by this earth station 2 is depends on the uplink and the satellite transponder and the downlink, these 3 things. So now just please all of you follow this rectangular box I have kept here. I have mentioned C by N naught T is approximately equals to C by N naught D. This is our aim. Finally, what are we going to show here is, that is what, just to have the idea before we study or before we go through the topic, we have to know what is our aim. Just we are going to do, or we are going to get the mathematical derivation for this. What is that? C by N naught T is approximately equals to C by N naught D, which means this is also very clear, is nothing but carrier to noise power spectral density of total, in the sense uplink and downlink. Carrier to noise power spectral densities are involved here. So now here T stands for the total carrier to noise power spectral density, which indicates the complete link design, is approximately equals to carrier to noise power spectral density of downlink. Carrier to noise power spectral density of downlink, which means that here you can say the important point here is, which is very important. What is this? Which means downlink design or downlink carrier to noise power spectral density of D is important, because this is actually going to define what is the carrier to noise power spectral density or the overall carrier to noise power spectral density of a satellite, or the complete link design is approximately equal to carrier to noise power spectral density for a downlink. Therefore, this is the very vital matter. That is nothing but downlink is the very important. So this is what is our aim. So further, just we have given the two important points here. Number one is complete link design consists of 2 earth stations and 1 satellite. Number 2, the quality of the signal that has been received at the earth station receiving antenna is going to be depends on, that signal depends on the uplink design or uplink signal and the satellite transponder and also downlink signal. So that's what are the two things. So now this complete link design establishment, just for convenience, just we are represented this diagram. This is the complete link establishment figure. So this is U I mentioned upper, D I have mentioned downlink. So now here, the first thing, what are we going to do in this case is, the uplink is characterized by, as you know, uplink is characterized by C by N naught U at the transmitter input. Clear? Uplink is characterized by carrier to noise power spectral density at the transmitter input. That is the U, uplink U. And the downlink is characterized by C by N naught D. Two things are very clear. The uplink is characterized by the C by N naught U at the transmitter, at the transponder. Please, all of you see, it is not the transmitter. Please, this is the receiving antenna D. Ikkada transponder C by N naught U at the transponder input and the satellite. Ikkada receiving at the station. This is the second point, downlink. So after this, as we know that N naught is the noise power spectral density, as already you knew it, that is represented by N by B, noise power per unit bandwidth. So now this is the first equation that we are going to consider. Please, all of you see, for the complete link design, this is the first equation. The carrier to noise power spectral density ratio, the overall carrier to noise power spectral density ratio, C by N naught T, the overall or the total at the receiving earth station by considering uplink and downlink. As you know, total and the uplink downlink. Therefore, by considering the signal that has been received at the receiving antenna of the earth station, by considering the uplink and downlink, that is the C by N naught T. Here, C by N naught T is nothing but, it is already mentioned here. Please see, C by N naught T is the total C by N naught, that is the uplink, C by N naught, the total C by N naught, that is uplink C by N naught U and downlink C by N naught D is nothing but C by N naught T is nothing but the uplink C by N naught U and downlink C by N naught D. Ee rendu kalpe C by N naught T. That's what I mentioned at the beginning of this. So now the first equation that we are going to consider, to define the first equation, we need to know the Friis transmission equation or the general satellite link design equation. What we have studied in the under the title of transmission theory. That is the PR, received power, Friis transmission equation. That is why just I underlined this word. Friis transmission equation is going to be given here as PR is the received power is equals to PT GT GR lambda by 4 pi R square. Please see. So now this can also be written as what is the PT transmitting power, GT transmitting antenna gain, GR receiving antenna gain, lambda operating signal wavelength, R is the distance from the earth station to the satellite, R. All the parameters you know it, just I am repeating here. So now this can be written as, please all of you see, PT GT GR by 4 pi R by lambda square. Can be written as PT GT GR by 4 pi R by lambda whole square. This is the denomination part. So now this can be written as the loss. Capital L is the loss. So now this loss is nothing but this whole term can be subtracted from this. That is what is the L. L we are going to see here. This is the loss. So now we consider the first one. Friis transformation equation is this, and the second one is, the useful, this is what, and second one, this is the first equation. In fact, to get this first equation, we took the help from the first Friis transmission equation. So now please you can see here. Useful carrier signal or the useful carrier power at the receiving earth station receiver. At the receiving earth station receiver is given by, this is the first equation. What do you want here? As I said earlier, the complete link design is the combining of uplink design and downlink design. So now here we are going to see what is the received power at the receiving antenna of the earth station. That is what is the carrier power that we are going to take down here. That is the useful carrier. Therefore, the useful carrier power or the useful carrier signal at the receiving earth station is given as C is equals to PC CU GS GT GR by L. CU is nothing but the signal power at the input of the transponder, or at the input of the satellite, by L. L is nothing but the loss. So obviously you need to subtract the noise from this signal. The remaining one would be the C, actual power that we are going to obtain. So for CU, what is this CU? So remember, this is what is important. What is the power that we are going to receive at the input of the receiving antenna is CU. That is nothing but the carrier power available at the input of the transponder of the satellite into GT, GR, GS. That CU and GS is there. CU is multiplied by the satellite's antenna gain into this transmitting antenna gain and the receiving antenna gain. So therefore, just I mentioned what is the CU, signal power at the satellite transponder input, clear. L is the loss during this downlink. GS, GT and GR is the gains of satellite transponder, gain of the transmitting antenna and receiving antenna gain. So this is the first equation. Please you put it as a equation number 1. What is that? At the input of the receiving antenna of the earth station, CU, GT, GR, GS by L. L is only for the losses during the downlink. Now the second one. So you know the carrier power. Obviously you need to know what is the noise power. noise power spectral density. You need to know noise power spectral density because you are talking about C by N naught T carrier to noise power spectral density total. So therefore, noise power spectral density at the input to the receiving earth station receiver is written as. So now here N naught is equals to, so what is this N naught? N naught is the power spectral density at the input of the receiver of the earth station, at the receiving earth station receiving earth station receiver. So now in that what are the parameters are going to be present in that signal? Noise power spectral density NOD is nothing but the noise power spectral density for the downlink plus noise power spectral density for uplink into GS GT GR by L. GS GT GR by L. And the whole term plus NOD. This whole term plus NOD. NOD is nothing but the noise power spectral density for downlink. And this, what is the carrier power that is available at the input of the receiving earth station antenna. So now the whole term here and NOD. So what is the NOU and NOD are nothing but the noise power spectral density at the input, at the transponder input, NOU, and NOD, the noise power spectral density at the input to the receiving earth station receiver. It is second equation. So now third equation, obviously carrier to noise power spectral density C by N naught. Obviously it will be C by N naught, right? So therefore the carrier to noise spectral density can be written as C by N naught T, the total. Therefore carrier to noise power spectral density C by N naught T, or otherwise C by N naught, is equals to Cu, that is nothing but the equation 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but equation 1 by equation 2 will be the carrier to noise power spectral density, right? That is the reason simply you take the Cu GS GT GR by L by NOD plus NOU into GS GT GR by L. So simplification you can do here, that is GS Cu GS GT GR by L by cross here it is simplifying NOD into L plus NOU GS GT GR. NOU GS GT GR by L, LL gets cancels, and now we are going to get C by N naught or C by N naught T is going to be this term by this term. Cu GS GT GR by NOD into L plus NOU GS GT GR. Now this equation is now further simplified by dividing the numerator and denominator by GT GS GR, and it's the same term. If you divide the numerator and denominator by GS GT GR term, what happens? Cu by NODL by GS GT GR plus NOU, right? You are going to get this one. Same thing. Then we will get C by N naught is equal to Cu by NOU plus NODL by GS GT GR. This is the, let us say this is a 2 and it is 2 dash. For current and just I kept here 2 dash. Otherwise, if you give the number, it's okay. Otherwise, also it doesn't make any difference. We will get it after deriving, after dividing this numerator and denominator by this GS GT GR. You are going to get this one. Now, C equation రాసాము, N naught equation రాసాము, C by N naught రాసాము. వచ్చిన టర్మ్ ని GS GT GR by GR తో న్యూమరేటర్ అండ్ డినామినేటర్ డివైడ్ చేసాము. రిమైనింగ్ టర్మ్ ఇది. So now the third one we are going to The third one we are going to add here. The third point is this. What is the third one? This one. The transponder bandwidth is B. Let us say the transponder is in the SAT, is it right? Assume that the transponder bandwidth is B and the transponder radiates the power PT, and gain of that antenna is GS, satellite transmitting antenna gain is GS, then the GS, assuming that its gain is GS, then the gain of that GS, can be given as, this is another equation number 3, please all of you see here, that can be given as PT by, this is a transmitting antenna power, PT by CU, carrier power for uplink, plus carrier to noise power spectral density for uplink into bandwidth B. So I repeat again here, please see, if the bandwidth of the transponder is B and it radiates the power PT, then the gain of that antenna is given by PT by what is the power available at the input of the transponder, that is uplink carrier plus carrier to noise power spectral density for uplink into its bandwidth, That is the equation number 3. So now in place of the GS, so here the GS we have defined, GS is present in the 2' equation, that is in the just above equation, GS is there. So now we define what could be the GS of a satellite transmitting antenna gain. GS is given as PT by CU plus NOU into B. So now this GS value, you need to substitute this GS in place of this GS. That is the reason why just I have rounded it off here. I circle this GS. So now you are in the next step, you are going to substituting this equation 3 into the equation 2 dash. Therefore, substituting the equation 3 in 2 dash, you are going to get C by N naught is equals to, this is C by N naught is equals to CU by NOU, NOD into L, and in place of GS, it is PT by CU plus NOU into B, and this GTGR is present here. Again, if you simplify here, it will go up here, NOD into L into CU plus NOD B by this one. Just CU by NOU plus, just you brought up here, you are going to get, this is for convenience, you are giving this as a 3' equation. ఇక్కడ GS value substitute చేసి simplify చేస్తే CU by this whole term వస్తుంది. So now C dash hello, please mute your mobile phones. 3 days tarvata. Okay, now you can see here, we knew that we knew that, yes, this one is the, we have to reduce it. We knew that, please see, continuation of this is, we knew that 3 days equation already we mentioned there in the above step. We knew that, downlink signal power, please see, downlink signal power CD, downlink signal power CD, downlink signal carrier power, C for carrier power or signal power. But in satellite communications, better you use carrier power. So we knew that downlink carrier power CD is given as, PT GT GR by L. Downlink at the receiving earth station, the downlink carrier power is given as PT GT into GR by L. This is nothing but the CD. So what is this PT GT GR by L? This is the downlink power, carrier power at the input of the receiving earth station. So this already you know every parameter here. So now what is this PT GT GR by L? In the earlier equation you have L by PT GT GR is there. In the above equation L by PT GT GR is there. Therefore in place of PT GT GR by L by PT GT GR can be written as 1 by CD. 1 by CD means downlink carrier power. So this is the equation 4. Substitute 4 in 3 in the above equation. Then what happens? Here you are going to get just you can see in the above equation. Just that is why just I have marked here L by PT GT GR is there. Is equals to equation number 4. It can be written as 1 by CD. So that is the reason why. Where do we get from this 1 by CD? It is nothing but CD is defined like this. The carrier power at the input of the receiving earth station, PT GT GR by L. Therefore, 1 by CD is equals to L by this. Therefore, just you substitute here the 1 by CD here. So everything will be the same. CU by NOU plus NOD into CU plus NOU into B by CD. So now later on it is all the simplification only. N by C by N naught is equals to D will go up CU CD and NOU plus NOD into CU plus NOU into B, the same thing. And now C by N naught again CU CD by NOU into CD, the same thing, and NOD into C into NOD into CU is this term, and NOD into NOU into B, NOD into NOU into B. Run term just expansion. Now, here is the another one you need to consider. In this equation, now divide this equation, numerator and denominator by NOD into NOU. Please remember, this is the B into NOD into NOU is here. So the denominator and the numerator and the denominator must be divided by NOD into NOU. So what happens here? CU CD by NOD into NOU by COU into CD by NOD into NOU plus NOD CU by NOD into NOU plus here B will be present because same thing gets cancels here. B is going to be left here. Therefore, I am considering that when you divide numerator and denominator here, B is removed by placing the denominator of this numerator by this one, and for this term is this, and for this term also denominator is this term. So now what happens here is just already I have done here. CUCD by NOD into NOU by NOU CD by NOD into NOU plus NOD CU by NOD into NU. ఇక్కడ cancel అయిపోయి ఇక్కడ B ఉంటుంది. ఈ సేమ్ టర్మ్ న్యూమరేటర్ is same, denominator is ఈ NOU ఇక్కడ NOU cancel అయిపోయి CD by NOD, CD by NOD. ఇక్కడ NOD gets cancel అయిపోయి CU by NOU, CU by NOU plus and B. So now the point here is this bandwidth, this one again it is simplified as, this is simplified as CU by NOU. U stands for the uplink, therefore C by NO bracket U, you can give it as uplink. These two terms CU by NOU, U for the uplink, therefore C by N not U you can write into ఇక్కడ CD and NOD is there, therefore C by N not D, suffix D you can write it down. Here also the same, CD by NOD, కాబట్టి C by CD by N not D, C by N not D plus CU by N not U plus B is here. This is the one equation. And now in most of the cases B is very smaller than this C by N not D or C by N not U. In most of the cases, or B value is very much smaller than this value and also this value. Therefore, this B can be neglected. Therefore, this term can be removed. Now you have to see that by saying the word B is very much less than the C by N not D and C by N not U, B can be neglected. Use that word and you remove this one. So now the equation left is C by N not U into C by N not D by C by N not D plus C by N not U. B is removed. So now this removed equation, now fifth equation can be written as, this fifth equation can be written as B has been removed, B is omitted. B is omitted here. So what happens? ఇక్కడ ఇన్వర్స్ తీసుకున్నాం. As you said earlier, this is C by N naught. ఇంతకుముందు C by N naught అని రాసినప్పుడు it is nothing but C by N naught T. సో అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఇన్వర్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఇన్వర్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్ 1 by C by N naught T is equals to, ఇది పైకి వెళ్తుంది, ఇది కిందికి వస్తుంది, రైట్? సో ప్లస్ టర్మ్ goes up and this multiplication term comes down. Therefore, C by N naught D plus C by N naught U by C by N naught U into C by N naught D. So దీన్ని ఫర్దర్ గా సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే ఈ టర్మ్ బై దిస్ హోల్ టర్మ్ అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? C by N naught D, C by N naught D గెట్స్ క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోయి 1 by C by N naught U ఉంటుంది. ఈ టర్మ్ కి వచ్చేసి C by N naught U by C by N naught U into C by N naught D, ఈ రెండు క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోయి 1 by C by N naught D ఉంటుంది. That's what is here. Now here that the remaining terms just I am going to mentioning here. So what is this? This is a 1 by C by N naught T is equals to 1 by C by N naught U plus 1 by C by N naught D. So this is the C by N naught inverse. This is the C by N naught U inverse. This is the C by N naught D inverse. So this is the inverse minus 1. So now normally please see, C by N naught U and then the uplink. C by N naught U and it is uplink is much greater than C by N naught D, is much greater than C by N naught D. And uplink lo enti signal transmitting antenna earth station 1 నుంచి వెళ్ళి satellite కి వెళ్తుంది. That is the uplink. Obviously this signal is signal is something greater than the signal which comes from the satellite to the earth station to down. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే సిగ్నల్ కంటే ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళే సిగ్నల్ obviously greater, right? Obviously greater, right? That's what C by N naught U is nothing but the carrier to noise power spectral density for the uplink is much greater than the carrier to noise power spectral density for the downlink. Obviously you can accept this. This is the power greater than the same power going up there and coming down. Obviously this power will be less. So uplink power is greater than the downlink power. Now this is greater than this. See, I am not mentioning here the inverse. Please see, C by N naught is greater, and then C by N naught U inverse will be less, right? C by N naught U is greater. Therefore, C by 1 by that value, greater value, 1 by that. Obviously, it will be C by N naught U inverse is small than this one, because this is smaller. 1 by C by N naught D will becomes greater than this term. Therefore, we can neglect this one. Therefore, you are going to get normally the C by N naught U is much greater than the C by N naught D. So, which means that its inverse is lower, that is C by N naught U is much lower than C by N naught D. So we can write this equation, write down, note it down, or write down this equation as C by N naught T. C by N naught T is approximately equals to C by N naught D. Please, just a minute. హలో, తర్వాత మాట్లాడండి, నేను బిజీగా ఉన్నాను. So now you can write down this C by N naught T. Now you can write down this term is negligible, because C by N naught U is very much greater than this C by N naught D. Therefore, units of this will becomes very small than this. We can neglect this one. Therefore, C by N naught T inverse is equals to C by N naught D inverse, or if you remove the inverse also, it's clear. C by N naught T is approximately equals to C by N naught D. This is what is the equation. Therefore, complete link design depends on the quality of downlink and especially on C by N naught D. So this is what is the complete equation. This is what is the complete equation. Please say, therefore, C by N naught T is approximately equal to C by N naught D. Therefore, the complete link design depends on the quality of downlink and especially on the downlink in the sense C by N naught D, carrier to noise power spectral density of the downlink of the earth station, right? So now this is what is the complete link design. So when you are designing this, you need to consider that this C by N naught D is much more importance, and you need to consider when you are designing the complete link design. This value, especially this C by N naught D, is important. So now orally, the summing of this, sum up of this class is just you have to give the complete link design consists of uplink and downlink and the satellite transponder, number 1. Number 2, what is the Friis transmission equation you consider, and from that you write what is the carrier to noise, carrier power, you write carrier power. Then what is the noise power available at the receiving earth station? Paidi kuda carrier power at the receiving earth station. Ikkada kuda carrier power at the receiving noise, carrier noise power at the receiving earth station. C by N, just you have to give it. You are going to get that one. Later on, you need to consider the next one is going to be that is the first equation you consider, and C by N naught you have given there. That is nothing but the equation 2. Then you consider that B is the transponder bandwidth and radiates the power PT, and you have to define what is the GS, that is nothing but the gain of the satellite. GS is equals to PT by CU plus NOU into B, and simplify it further. And the another equation you require is what could be the downlink signal CD at the receiving earth station is given by PT GT GR by L. So now this PT GT GR by L is related with the earlier equation or earlier above step equation, and in that you have to substitute that one. Then you get the C by N naught equation and simplify that, and you have to give the conclusion that B is going to be neglected, since the B value is very much lesser than the C by N naught D and C by N naught U. B can be neglected, and further you simplify that, and you are going to get C by N naught T inverse is equals to C by N naught U inverse plus C by N naught D inverse. And in this C by N naught T, C by N naught U is very much is greater than the C by N naught D. Therefore, C by N naught U inverse is very smaller than the C by N naught D inverse. Therefore, C by N naught U inverse value can be neglected. The remaining one will be the C by N naught D inverse. So C by N naught T inverse is equals to, is approximately equals to C by N naught D inverse. So now up to here, just we consider the carrier signal, and if we include the effect of interfering signal, and I would be the noise power, I would be the noise power involved with the interfering signal, then we are going to write the equation for C by N for uplink, where the noise signal is going to be present, and C by N for the downlink we are going to consider where the carrier to interference noise power, carrier to interfering noise power is going to be added. C by N uplink, C by N downlink are going to be added to, and with that we are going to give the conclusion. That is nothing but two more steps are there that we will see when the noise power involved in the interference signal is represented by I. With that two equations, just we can give it there, and that we will see in the next class. And this is a very important one. C by N naught T is approximately equal to C by N naught D is very important, and that's what in the first I have mentioned here. This is our aim is C by N naught T approximately equal to C by N naught D. So finally we obtain this one. This is what is the complete link design. Complete link design. So now here I am going to close the class here. Okay. Now everybody can leave the meeting.